If you watching this and your credit has taken a hit, whether you have collections, couple of late payments, charge-offs, you name it, and your score has dropped to the floor, it probably feels like no bank is ever going to touch you ever again. Because if that's how you feel, I need you to watch this video. Because if you feel like you're going to continue to get denied over and over and over, you're going to start to believe that you're stuck for good, and you're not. Because that's a lie just to keep you from rebuilding. See, the truth is that there are credit cards out there that actually approve you even if your credit is far from perfect. And if you use this in the right order, I promise you, you will get approved for those high limit approvals in the future. But that's what I'm here to help you with, because in today's lesson, I'm going to give you 5 credit cards that will approve you even if your credit is not where it needs to be. So what I want you to do is go grab your pen and paper, and without further ado, let's dive in. All right, ladies and gents, so we're going to go ahead and just jump straight into it. So let's get into card number 1, which is Cred AI. Okay, and this is for the people who are really scared to get into credit right now. Because if you ever been burned before, you know, Cred AI is really going to be the actual credit card for you, because it's issued by a specific bank, okay? And it runs on Visa, so that's a good thing. But the dope thing in itself, it's powered by AI, and it's managing your spending so you don't dig yourself into a brand new hole, okay? Hear me out. Because here's the clever part. It's backed by your money and linked to your actual accounts, okay? So if you ever you can't really overspend on this. That's basically what I'm trying to say. But it does report a revolving credit limit up to $1,500 to all 3 credit bureaus. So if the bureaus actually see that there's a real credit card that's paid on time with low utilization, while you literally can't overspend into a debt, for someone that is rebuilding, this is actually the safest way to get back in. This is a no-brainer right here. I'm telling you right now. For all of my people that are thinking, as of the making of this video, there is no hard inquiry to apply. They lean on your income and your banking history, not just your beat-up score as far as right now. And then also, as in the making of this video, there's no annual fee, and you get your paycheck up to 2 days early when you have this card linked. You can also use like a virtual stealth card, which, you know, kind of helps you shop online safely. You know, a lot of people don't use that, but it's definitely helpful, okay? But let me go ahead and give you a disclaimer right now, because I'm not the person that's always trying to hype you up or try to get you to do something where you really don't know what's going on. Cred AI's customer service does have a rough reputation from what I've seen, even when I called. And some people report, you know, sometimes they report closed accounts, and it's slow to support, okay? So if you try to ask them for something, they'll be very, very slow to respond. But if you miss a payment or something like that, they're gonna be jumping on you very fast. And it's only no interest, no late fees. So basically they're telling you to turn on auto pay. So if you turn on auto pay, you won't have any issues as far as any slow payments or anything like that. Because I'm telling you right now, you don't want any issues when it comes to a rebuild card. Just throwing it out there. Now, with card number 2, we're going to talk about Capital One's Platinum card. Okay, and this card is really for rebuilding for a purpose, because everybody gets this card when they're either starting or down and out. This one card is unsecured, there's no deposit required, and it's built specifically for fair and rebuilding credit. And realistically, people are getting approved for that $300 to $500 and up, $500 credit limit and up. So the first thing that you want to do is this: do not apply for Capital One just out the gate, okay? They do have a pre-qualification tool that you can use, so you can use a soft pull. So you can actually see if you're going to get approved before any hard inquiry hits your account, because yes, they are going to hard check you no matter what. Now, even though I'm not a fan of Capital One, they still serve a purpose, okay? And it helps you rebuild. So a little after 6 months of on-time payments with this card, Capital One is going to automatically review your account and see if you deserve a higher limit, kind of like, you know, secured to unsecured. So that higher limit can also drop your utilization. And if your score climbs, it doesn't have to stay stagnant forever. So about those 6 months of responsible use, you can upgrade to the Quicksilver Cash Back card with no hard inquiry, and just by requesting a product change, okay? So this just grows with you instead of getting left in your drawer. I'm telling you right now. But let's go ahead and talk about the disclaimers. Let me go ahead and be real with you, because the starting limits can be extremely small, like I said. I know I said $500, but a lot of times people get like that $300 to $600 range, because it doesn't affect their bottom line, because they don't trust you because you have bad credit. And the APR rate is extremely high. It's at 28.99%. So this is not a card that you need to carry a balance on, which I don't want you to carry a balance on any of your personal credit cards. okay? But I'm just saying, make sure that you pay everything in full so you can have those 6 months, and then you can go ahead and upgrade to the next card with no issues going forward. And also, here's a part that nobody's telling you. Every one of these cards work by reporting your good behavior to the bureaus. But if your report is still carrying late payments, charge-offs, collections, anything on your report that needs to be removed, you're not going to get to the place that you need to be. So what I need for you to do right now is click that link below to sign up for a credit repair consultation. What we're going to do is we're going to map out your situation, how we're going to get you to the next level as far as your goals, and then we're going to start executing by removing everything off your report. So if that's something that interests you, then what I want you to do again is click the link below to sign up for a credit repair consultation, because having a good credit card and good credit always is going to be a match made in heaven. All right, but enough about that. Let's get into card number 3. Now, with card number 3 is Prosper's card, okay? And this one is actually something I really had to research, because I really had to figure out what was going on with this card, customer service, things like that, because I didn't know. I knew of it, but I didn't know the full details of it, okay? So if anything is wrong on this, just always fact check everything I'm saying and everybody else. Now, Prosper is issued, as in the making of this video, by Coastal Community Bank, which is familiar with a lot of other banks, and on the MasterCard network. And it's aimed for the pretty much poor to fair credit. I think I saw the average credit score is around 593 with this card. It is unsecured and no deposit. The reason it's on this list is because you could pre-qualify again with a soft credit tool, okay? And sometimes the credit limits can go up to $3,000. And that's a serious starting limit for somebody that's rebuilding and probably has bad credit. That's really, really good, okay? So you have to make sure that you treat them right and you hit the ground running. And on top of that, Prosper automatically reviews your account over time for credit line increases, okay? So if you show them that you can do right, they'll handle you in the right manner. So they'll give you free financial courses also, just to keep you on track to make sure you don't fall behind. But I'm always gonna give you the real when it comes to all of this. This card does have a $59 annual fee. It's waived the first year that you set up auto pay, but anything after that, $59 annual fee, okay? You have to sometimes pay to play, and because your credit isn't where it needs to be, sometimes you might get hit with these, but at least you're not using Credit One or something like that. The interest rate is kind of close to Credit One. It's at like 33%, okay? And here's it plain and simple. Because if you take bigger limits, you know, with utilization boost, you have to use this lightly. Make sure you pay this off every single time, every single month, and make sure that you're ready for that $59 annual fee so there are no late payments, okay? Please understand that. Now, with card number 4, it's kind of controversial. We're talking about the Apple credit card. And if you're an iPhone user or anything like that, then you're pretty much a shoo-in for this. But hear me closely, okay? Because to be honest, this is one of the hardest cards that you can get if you have really bad credit. Realistically, you want to be climbing towards the 600s, maybe 630s before you even think about putting this on your account, okay? Are there outliers? Of course. But Apple is built to give people second chances. You know, they probably won't give you a high limit, but they are in the field of giving people second chances. But you can't be too low on the totem pole. Now, speaking of the second chance, they do have something called the Path to the Apple Card. And if you apply and get denied, Apple can invite you into the program to give you customized steps to actually become approvable. And its monthly credit reviews inside the program don't hurt your score at all. So if you follow the steps and when you finish, you actually get a window to reapply. And the rare thing is, with the mainstream card that actually tells you exactly how to get your way in, you know, with the rebuild roadmap, then once you pre-qualify, you're going to see your terms change and you're actually going to get approved. Now, once you're in, it is 3% cash back on all Apple products and select partners. And I think it's 2% on everything else, or 1% on physical type. It's something like that. You have to fact check that part. I don't want to lie to you, but it's 3% I know on Apple products. All right, it's no annual fee and no foreign transaction fees and no late fees, okay? And it's 0% financing, I'm pretty sure, on Apple products as well for the first 24 months, okay? Now, here's the news to date on the video that I'm talking about right now, is because in January 2026, Apple did say that they were moving from Goldman Sachs to JP Morgan, but that's been like a two plus year handoff. So if by the time you watch this video, if they already transferred over, you know why. That's why I'm saying as in the making of this video. So you have to be mindful with that moving forward. And with card number 5, is kind of not open to everybody, but it's Navy Federal, okay? And if you can get it to Navy Federal, if you're in Navy Federal, you're good to go. But Navy Federal is not open to everybody. Of course, that you have to be, military affiliated, but if you can get in here, the automatic increase reviews and the hacks and everything like that is definitely worth it. I'm telling you right now, even just with the secure credit card. Now, if your credit is really beat up, you can start with the secure credit card and you can put a deposit of $200 all the way up to $5,000, and that becomes your limit. Okay. Now, this is what happens next. When you're eligible for a credit limit increase in 3 months, Navy Federal is actually going to give that to you. And then in 6 months, they're going to automatically review your account and make you graduate. But you have to make sure you use this responsibly, okay? Because if not, they'll keep you in this endless loop for years, okay? Use it, pay it off, use it, pay it off. Understand your due date and your statement closing date. Coming from a person 6 years ago that had really bad credit and had to use this credit card, okay? Make sure that you use it and you pay it off in full, and I promise you they'll literally graduate you super fast. So with all that being said, let's bring this home. If your credit is bad and you're trying to climb out of it, you're not stuck, okay? You just don't have a plan. So if you start using these cards correctly and in the right order, Credit AI, Get Back in Safety, Capital One's Platinum, Prosper, Build Unsecured, and then the Apple Card when you're ready to graduate, and then even have Navy Federal in your back pocket, you have no reason but to succeed, okay? This is what you need. Now, for all of my people, I want to talk to 2 separate groups. If you're one of these people that want to get these cards, but you have these negatives on your account, then we have to get these off. So what I want you to do is, again, click that link below to sign up for that credit repair consultation, because we're going to help you map out everything on your credit report and get you to the other side so you can get approved for the home loans, auto loans, you name it. Now, for all of my people that are watching this that have really good credit and you're a business owner or you're trying to get personal funding, then what I want you to do is click that link below to sign up for a capital consultation. Because what we're going to do is we're going to map out your situation, make sure your personal and business entity is where it needs to be, and get you over to our bank rep so you can get approved for super high limits of $50,000 to $300,000. So if any one of those interests you, then what I want you to do is click those links below, and I'll see you on those calls. I want to thank you guys for stopping by. I really hope this helps one of you guys. And if you have or are about to get one of these cards, let me know in the comment section and let me know how your journey is going. Again, I want to thank you guys for stopping by. And until next time, ladies and gents.